Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna be teaching you how to play Pokemon Showdown or just make competitive teams easier, or like to know how to set them up. And I'm making this one because the other one sucked, and I didn't really give a general idea of what you should do. So now I'm gonna try to give you a more general idea. And for this format, we're gonna be doing VGC 2022 as I'm expecting you guys to use it for like World Cups and whatever. So first, you're gonna want to have a prankster Pokemon as any competitive team. And personally, I think either Whimsicott or Grimmsnarl is best, because they have good movesets, unlike Tornadus and Thunders, like they have more status moves. But personally I choose Whimsicott because it has Tailwind, which raises the speed so you could easily escape the speed tie with like Zacian. You could put Charm to counter Zacians or any other attackers. And then there's Leech Seed, so you could easily heal while you're, like doing some chip damage as support. And you could also put U-Turn, but I choose not to. I would probably do Memento, so you can get a little, attack decrease on the other side before the Whimsicott fades out. And personally, I'd put Leftovers because Leftovers combined with the Leech Seed would heal you a lot. And then next, you're going to want to have a main attacker. And personally, I don't use the horses or like Zacian anymore because I feel like it's too basic and everybody knows what you're going to have on your Zacian. So personally, I started using Haxorus, and I think it's good because it has Unnerve, so it can stop other Pokemon from using berries. So the shiny looks really good. And it has First Impression with one of the highest attacks of all Pokemon. Actually, let me check here. Yeah, it's the first Pokemon that's not a Legendary or Ultra Beast to have a high attack. So you put First Impression on it, and then you put Breaking Swipe to deal damage to both while also lowering their attack. And then I put a Dragon Fang on it to just give it more damage as the 60 won't really cut it. And then, you could put Earthquake on it to do double. But note that the Whimsicott is going to take damage from that. And personally, with the Tailwind, I think that instead of Dragon Dance, you should use Swords Dance. Because then you get that really high attack and you're able to start killing faster. And then for a next setup, in case one of them dies, personally, I don't really use Incineroar because everybody has an Intimidate Pokemon. I don't use an Intimidate Pokemon. But, there are a lot of Pokemon that have Fake Out, or that you run Fake Out. Most commonly are Rillabooms and Incineroar and like Hitmontop, because they both have Intimidate, so it's a good combo. So personally to counter the Intimidate Pokemon, I use Tornadus with Defiant and an Adrenaline Orb, and then I'd get the attack raise and then the speed raise, so you could just start sweeping. But you also have to tell when they're gonna send out the Intimidate Pokemon. I'm pretty sure if they have one, they'd send it out first turn to start the battle, because you wouldn't most likely, switch out. So I'd put Lash Out on it, and Acrobatics, and a U-Turn. I also put Taunt. It doesn't have Prankster, but the speed is high enough so it could maybe stop some Prankster Pokemon, except Grimmsnarl and Sableye, of course. Well, actually, no, sorry. I forgot about the Prankster Claws thing. I got it mixed up. Alright, and then... what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, and then I recommend a fast Pokemon. Most Regielekis have Focus on, well, probably all of them, so you should be aware for that. You should have some, like, multi-hitting moves, maybe, or, like, moves that hit both of them, as I have on the Haxorus. But Inteleon is good, because it has high speed, high attack, and it has Sniper, and the move Snipe Shot has an increased high critical hit ratio, and if you put a Razor Claw on it, it's pretty much always gonna hit a critical hit with Snipe Shot, and with that additional Sniper, it's really good. And if they're running like a Clefairy Follow Me, they can't stop the Inteleon because it can be redirected. So I think that's really good. And then you could also put a Ice Beam on it. And, if you wanted, you could put U-Turn to get out of sticky situations. And, I wouldn't put Felt Stinger because it's more of a special attacker. You could put Icy Wind on it to slow down other Pokemon. Yeah. And then you could also, you want a bulky Pokemon for, like, if you want to set up a Trick Room, maybe. I choose Dusclops because, like, generally, it's bulky, and with Eviolite, it's even bulkier than Dusknoir. And Frisco's better on it because it identifies all of the moves. And you could put Skill Swap on it to, like, deter any good abilities. Like, you could make them stop working. And then it also learns Trick Room, so that's really good. And then you can put Helping Hand on it for some support. This is pretty much a support Pokemon. And then, I see one will make it better for them. Then you'd put like something like Shadow Ball, and it's pretty much good to go. Okay. It's a physical attacker. I didn't know that. What's Shadow Punch? Okay, there's so many moves I don't know exist. And then for the last Pokemon, most people run either Kyogre or Groudon. So I mean, to counter that, they're pretty bulky. But you'd also kind of like want a Pokemon that's generally fast and easy to sweep. And with my latest video that I posted, the Cloyster, I feel like something with Shell Smash is a good example. And then you put a Focus Sash on it, so it's like destined to survive enough to get it off, and then it just starts sweeping. I put a Focus Sash on it because like they usually have strong Pokemon that can kill the because they're all like pretty much weak to Steel type move, and Zacian is scary for them. So personally, I put a Focus Sash to deter the like instant KO before the speed goes up. So yeah, Cloyster is good because it has high defense normally. So with the Focus Sash, even if the Focus Sash isn't used, like it could still take hits. And then Skill Link, so you could use multi-hitting moves from like Regieleki, for example. And yeah, it's just pretty good. You don't obviously have to use the Steam format, but like something like it, like a prankster Pokemon, something with high attack and decent speed. And then you could use like a Defiant Pokemon to deter Intimidate, and then Inteleon for like Snipe Shot, so it can be redirected, or just something with Super Luck maybe. And then you're gonna want like a bulky Trick Room like support, and then you're just gonna want something that can get like multiple stats raised easily, like in one turn, and then you'd just be good to go. Alright, well that's where I'm gonna end the video. Bye guys.